Hello everyone. Last time we say about our narcotic analgesic or anti-inflammatory drug. So now we are on a second part. That means about details of the drug, narcotic antagonist, and we will see the drug information. So now here we are on a slide number 3. So in the details of the drug, the very important drug is a morphine sulfate. Morphine sulfate is an alkaloid in opium and a prototype opiate analgesic and a non-narcotic. Also extensive effects on the CNS and the smooth muscle. So what is exactly mechanism of action it is? So definitely we are learn about it is dependent on the CNS. So it directly work on the CNS, that is CNS opioid receptor. So in a opioid receptor definitely we learn about the three receptors mu, kappa and the delta. So responsible for the analgesic effect of a morphine. Morphine initially act on the mu opioid receptor. It particularly bind initially to the GABA inhibitors which inhibit the descending pain inhibition pathway, and thus without the inhibitory signal pain modulation advance downstream. And definitely it is very useful in the severe pain or the relieving the pain effect. So in the second drug is a codeine. Codeine is a morphine-related opioid analgesic which is less potent analgesic property and a mild sedative effect. So right now we are on slide number 4 that suppresses the cough by acting centrally. Mechanism of action is to opiate receptor bind to the G protein receptor. Listen very carefully. The codeine mechanism of action is the same for many one or more two drugs. Definitely we learn in the next slide. Serve as a positive or the negative regulators of a synaptic transmission via G protein, which activate effector protein. Opiate bind stimulates the GTP exchange with the GDP on the G protein complex. Opiates decrease the intracellular CAMP, that's cyclic aminophosphate, by inhibiting adenylate cyclase. Therefore, inhibiting release of a neurotransmitters. They maybe include GABA, dopamine, noradrenaline, and it release of a vasopressin, somatostatin, insulin, and a glycogen is also inhibited by opioids. Opioid exactly open the calcium dependent channel, inwardly potassium channel, and close the sodium type. So voltage operated calcium channel to hyperpolarization and reduce the neuronal excitability. And as we know, we are learning about the how to pain relief, and this second drug, that is codeine, is used to treat or managing the pain and the antidiarrheal and the cough supplement drug. Next, third number drug is a meperidine hydrochloride. Meperidine hydrochloride is a narcotic analgesic. It may cause morphine dependent on a prolonged uses, and the mechanism of action is the same as the codeine. It is used for controlling moderate to severe pain, used for relieving moderate to severe pain, such as the post-operative and the labor pain. So this is about the 5 number slide, and now we will move toward the slide number 6, that is anhydride hydrochloride. Anhydride is a synthetic opioid and a strong analgesic. In a classification, last part we learn about the classification of a morphine. Morphine have the different analog, and it is a opioid is mainly used treat or make it from this naturally or synthetically or semi-synthetically way. So this is the drug which are manufactured by the synthetically opioid. It is a narcotic pain reliever and they treat the moderate to severe pain. And the same mechanism action is like a morphine. It is used for treating the managing the pain, that is systematic and adjacent in a analgesia. Diphenoxylate. Now we are on the 7th slide, that is a diphenoxylate hydrochloride. So diphenoxylate hydrochloride is a meperidine congestant which used with atropine as an antidiarrheal. It acts like a morphine in a higher dose. So what is the mechanism action of that? When we are learning about the antidiarrheal, that means somewhere the GIT tract is involved in it. So especially this opioid receptor in a GIT, that's a mu receptor working on that. So diphenoxylate is an opioid receptor agonist which consists of sphincters and decreases peristalsis by stimulating the mu receptor in GIT. That means gastrointestinal tract. Result into segmentation and prolongation of a GIT transition time, as it has a direct effect on circular smooth muscle of a bowel. Clinically, it is due to increased segmentation which increases the contact of intra-luminal content with the intestinal mucosa. It is used as a adjunct treatment therapy in managing diarrhea. Now we are on a 8 number slide. The drug number is a 6, loperamide hydrochloride. Loperamide is a very familiar drug and very useful by the in the case of antidiarrheal as a drug. Loperamide is a long-acting synthetic antidiarrheal drug which is not absorbed by guts, not affected on the adrenergic or CNS system, but antagonism histamine. Mechanism action behind that in vitro and the animal studies suggested that this drug slowed down intestinal motility. Affect the water and electrolyte movements through the bowel. It is a non-selective calcium channel blocker which bind to opium opioidal mu receptor and inhibit the peristalsis activity. And the uses definitely is used in the case of controlling and relieving the symptoms of acute non-specific diarrhea and chronic diarrhea related to inflammatory bowel diseases and a gastrointestinal. Number 7 on a slide number 9, fentanyl citrate. Fentanyl citrate is a potent narcotic analgesic. Also, this mu opioid agonist is used as an anesthetic drug. Mechanism of action is the same as the codeine. And very many times the fentanyl citrate synthesis is asked in the exam. Used in a regular narcotic therapy for a treatment of a cancer patient having the severe pain, which is an unbearable pain which by treating by cancer patient. So how we will synthesis here? This is the structure of here the fentanyl citrate. Condensation reaction is very familiar. We know that condensation reaction. So with the help of the condensation reaction, this reaction is proceeded out by using the propionate chloride and the N for piperidine aniline. After condensation, this N for propionylide is found, and then after further condensation processes and adding the more content, we got our drug, that means the fentanyl citrate, by using the phenethylene chloride. So now we are on a slide number 11. We learn about the pentazocine. Pentazocine has a mixed agonist-antagonist effect. It acts as a agonist at kappa and delta opioid receptor and as an antagonist at a mu opioid receptor. Mechanism of action is especially yet not known, but shows the competency for the same receptor site and especially at the mu opioid receptor. It is used for relieving the moderate to the severe pain. Now we will on a slide number 12, and drug number is methadone hydrochloride. Methadone is a synthetic opioid analgesic which is this mu opioid agonist and inhibit action and uses similar as a morphine. You are used for treating the dry cough, pain, then drug withdrawal syndrome and opioidal drug dependence. Mechanism action is dependent that is mu opioidal agonist and synthetic opioidal analgesic which act on the CNS and an organ composed of a smooth muscle similarly to the morphine. The synthesis also asked meantime in the exam point of view. Here we are seeing the synthesis in that the 2-chloro-1-dimethyl aminopropane is a cyclized form, and then after treated with the two component diphenyl acid to nitrate and soda amine, then after further processes we got our methadone hydrochloride by using the hydrolysis process. So now we are at a narcotic antagonist. Narcotic antagonist we are studied here. We have learned here in the form of the three things. That means we learn about the three drugs which are act as a narcotic antagonist. So antagonists are substances which oppose the action of the something, right? That means agonist, antagonist. Upward antagonist has a greater affinity for a cell receptor than an upward agonist. It prevents a response to opioid by binding to the cell, hence on opioidal antagonist reverse the opioid action. It restores the respiratory depression related to the opioid used to treat alcohol dependence and blocking the effect of opioids used by a person being treated for alcohol dependence. So now we are here for our number 1 drug, that is a naloxone hydrochloride. Naloxone hydrochloride is a mixed opioidal agonist antagonist which acts as a 2-opioid receptor. It has antagonist effect at this mu receptor and exerts high affinity agonist character at a GABA receptor. Mechanism of action behind this naloxone produces direct antagonistic effect against the morphine. It causes respiratory depressant, which potentially the already existing depression produces by the morphine, and it is used for reversing the opioid overdoses. Now second is a levodopa tartrate. Levodopa tartrate, it is again a opioid agonist. We are learning in this list having the similar property of naloxone. Mechanism action of behind that is it is completely for the use of the same receptor site and antagonist the opioid effect. It binds with a mu receptor and a nicotinic acetylcholine receptor, that is alpha 2 and alpha 3. It is used for completely or partially reversible narcotic depression such as the respiratory depression by the opioids. Now last and the third drug number is the naloxone hydrochloride. Naloxone is a opioid agonist used for reversible or blocking the effect of a opioid drug. Mechanism of action behind that antagonism, the opioid effect, it binds with the 3 opioid receptor and it is used partially or completely reversible narcotic depression by opioid and increase the blood pressure while managing the septic shock. Thank you so much to listening this video. We'll meet again in the next part. Thank you so much.